Hello, and welcome back to Film, where we talk about movies, television, and everything in between. That's PHIL-M, Film. I'm your host, Philip Orijuela, and on today's episode, we're going to be talking about everything streaming. Which streaming service is best for you, and what does that mean for network television? In order to start streaming, you're going to need to go out and get your own subscription to a streaming service. And there's so many out there today. Don't worry, I'm going to name a few, and hopefully after this you'll be able to figure out which one you want. So what exactly is streaming? Basically, you could watch all your favorite movies and TV shows all at a click of a button. You could watch it on your cell phone, your computer, your laptop, your Nintendo DS. You could probably even watch it in your car if you have that, that kind of car. If you have a Tesla maybe, you can stream in there. The best part about streaming is you don't have to turn into a channel and start watching your show at a certain time. You could just log into your app, click on the show you want to watch, and start watching from there. Oops, I need to go to the bathroom, boom, pause. Oops, I need to go get a drink, pause. You can't do that with network television. You just gotta wait for the commercials and hope you don't take too long in there so you don't miss your show and come back. On streaming, you can reverse, forward, pause. That's what streaming is. And if you don't know this, you've probably lived underneath a rock. Streaming has changed. At first, when it came out, a lot of people were skeptical about paying for a service that they may or may not need. Who's going to watch this, and do I need it? That's really funny because nowadays we pay for cable TV and a phone bill and, our utilities in our house. But do we really even watch TV anymore, network television? Do we even use our home phone anymore? Normally I get my phone calls to my cell phone. Every time someone does call the house, I end up hanging up because it's a telemarketer, and I don't want to talk to them. There's new streaming services coming out every single day, and for the past few days, I've been hearing a whole bunch, and it's basically a channel on TV, and they're just adding plus to it. Discovery Plus, Hallmark Plus, Cooking Channel Plus. They're coming out of the woodwork, and which ones do we want, and which ones do we need? Now, depending on what shows you like to watch, that's going to dictate what streaming service you're going to get. A streaming service has a subscription, and that's what you get in order to start watching your shows. Now, with your subscription, you have to pay monthly or annually. A lot of these services allow you to pick a plan that works for you. Now, for me, I'm unemployed, so I don't know how I pay for streaming, but I do. But I do monthly because I thought annually would be too expensive. Usually, annual subscriptions cost more upfront, whereas monthly you pay a smaller price, but they charge you every month for it. But not all streaming services are the same. A lot of streaming services have their own exclusive content, exclusive shows that are only available to them. Which kind of sucks, because then you're stuck getting other streaming services to watch other shows that you can only get with their streaming services, and it kind of adds up if you pay monthly or annually, it's going to add up. Now, personally, I have Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus, and Amazon Prime Video, and I do use all of them. I have very specific tastes, and when a new show comes out that I want to see, it's glad that I have that service for that show or that movie, so I can just watch it when I want to watch it. That's the one thing that sucks about watching TV on air. You basically gotta watch it through a time slot, sit through commercials, watch your show when it comes on. And if you forget it, and you don't have a DVR and you can't record it, you're basically screwed. With streaming, you can control when your show starts, when it stops. And there's actually no commercials, depending on which service and which package you get. Which is a huge endeavor, especially for the state of the world right now in the pandemic. And all these restrictions with filming. And it's putting a lot of strain on these people, but it's also creating a lot of jobs in this field. There's a huge push for streaming. Everyone's at home watching, binging shows that they used to watch, want to watch, and they haven't even heard of. So streaming is doing a killing right now. So which streaming service is best for you? It all depends on what your interests are, and I'm going to tell you some of the best packages that are out right now. One of the best streaming bundles to get if you don't know what you want is this bundle right here. It has Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus for only $13 a month. Now that's a great deal. I have Disney Plus. I like watching all my Marvel shows, movies, and Star Wars. I'm a huge fan of The Mandalorian. Season 2 came out not too long ago. I highly recommend it. And right now, what's hot? WandaVision, the newest Marvel show exclusive to Disney Plus. They also have a few things slated along down the line for this year. They announced at D23 over like 12 new Disney Star Wars shows. I'm excited for Obi-Wan Kenobi's new show. Ewan McGregor's coming back. It's gonna be great. Disney Plus on its own, however, is only $7 a month. That's actually pretty cheap for a streaming service. Whereas Netflix charges around $17.99 for a family bundle. However, if it's just you, Netflix offers a standard subscription for one person that's $8.99 a month. Now, it has standard definition, which is still pretty good. But if you want to watch your shows in crispy 4K Ultra HD, the Family Pack does offer that, along with 4 profiles. So basically, one person pays $17.99 a month, and you can share it to your friends, your family, your dog, your cat, your mother, your sister, your car. Basically, that subscription is perfect for sharing with your friend. Now, if you have Amazon Prime, you probably didn't know this, but you also have a free subscription to Amazon Prime Video. It took me 3 years to realize I had this, and I wish someone told me I had it sooner. And like most streaming services, they cycle out content every few months, and they put new things in every month. Apple Plus is also pretty affordable. It's only $5 a month. And if you do have a brand new Apple device, you do get a free 30-day subscription. A streaming service I've been eyeballing for the past few months now is HBO Max. They have exclusive HBO content, and HBO was always a channel that you always had to pay extra for. I finally want to watch Game of Thrones. I'm the one person in the world who hasn't seen a single episode, and I'm tired of people making fun of me about it, so I'm looking into it. Also, HBO Max has this partnership with movie studios, and they're getting movies that are supposed to be going to theater onto their site the same exact day. Personally, I don't think it is worth it to go out to a theater anymore. It's not worth getting coronavirus. You're already spending the money to get there with your gas in your car. You gotta spend $20+ on a ticket, depending if you want to see it in standard, 3D, or IMAX, or Dolby. And then you gotta worry about the food, and then you gotta worry about it, the drink, and then you're probably not going to eat all the food, and then you're just going to leave it on the floor, stuff it underneath the seat, put things in the cup holder. Also, if you're a fan of The Office and you used to watch it on Netflix, I'm sorry, it's not there anymore. It went to Peacock. So if you want to watch The Office, you're going to have to get Peacock. That's a streaming service. Go check it out. Next week, we're going to be talking about if aliens are real or if they're not. I'm going to have a special guest star, David Duchovny. We're going to talk about his favorite X-Files episodes. And just kidding, I never met the guy. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. I don't know what podcasting is. I'm just a student in this class. Peace out. Thank you for listening to Film. That's PHIL-M Film.